If California is a heavily productive state, why do most Californians need to get help for food?
Yeah. I mean, maybe that's in relation to agriculture, right? Um, the thing is like we also have to think about the conditions or the context, right, in which programs like this exist, right? So when we think about inflation, right, the price of housing and gas and food, right? Some people believe those things are very high right now due to our economy, right? And so uh, essentially programs like this exist, right, to support students. We serve about 1/5 of the student population, which is, if our population is 25,000 here on campus, we serve 1/5 of that, 5,000 essentially, through the 10 years that we've been here. But I think it has to do with, maybe jobs don't pay enough. Maybe um, there's money management issues. Maybe I think it's due to a lot of different reasons. But obviously, people need the resources, and we're here to kind of fill that need. Um, but yeah, as far as the state of California, I imagine that it's not just in California. I imagine that there's food pantries across the U.S. Um, and it could go back to, are we paying people enough, right? Are we paying people enough to survive within the context or the system we live in? And if not, then you have to have programs like this to support folks, right? So yeah.
Do you think other schools should open pantries on campus in the future?
I think other schools should open other pantries because it provides a good resource for people who don't have money to purchase foods or certain snacks, and it allows students to not be hungry.
And should other schools open pantries on campus in the future?
Yeah, they should, as it could help any student that is struggling with getting food and doing well, trying to possibly save for other uses.
First question is, why would California or Fresno State have to run food pantries to the public and its students?
Um, a lot of food shortage going on right now, and it's really hard to make ends meet, especially for students. So I think it's a great advantage to help encourage them to come to class and be able to eat at the same time. A lot of students I notice come in here just to get stuff for lunch, like fresh fruit and just little nibbles, So I think it's a great advantage.
Food pantries are all sort of located all over California and America for those in need. But who is funding it all?
I'd say taxpayers for sure. But also, I would say donors, right? Donations from community members or citizens. Donations come in a variety of ways. So I would say people are funding it. The community, donors, businesses. I think it happens from a variety of different angles. And again, some pantries have more resources than others, and so I think it depends on locally or wherever it's happening nationally. I imagine it looks different across different places. But there's a whole food system and food network across the United States, and it's not perfect, right? Agriculture feeds that system, and yet there's also things wrong with our agricultural system, in that it's not sustainable, right? We spray sometimes foods with chemicals like pesticides, and that affects the people working and picking the food. We also don't pay people in agriculture, I believe, wages that are livable. So there's also things wrong with our agricultural system and how we pay people who do that type of work. And that kind of, so yeah, the system is not perfect. There's definitely room for improvement. And yeah, I think we're hopefully we can find ways to make what we do and how we.
Then what benefits does a pantry meet you with?
Benefits for me personally are outstanding because I'm on a fixed income. I'm an older student and I'm trying to go to school and I live on a fixed income. So it really subsidized as far as helping me meet my food needs also.
The first question is, Why would California or Fresno State have to run food pantries?
By stopping it in students.
I would say look at it and visible. Well, they have like food pantries just because it's a lot of college students struggle with money. Me personally, I was unemployed for like 6 months, so I use the food pantry to get my food for most of the week, and I say I do a pretty good job with food.
But essentially, it was established because research was being done on campus through staff and students, and they identified that food insecurity was an issue on campus and in our community, and so it was started out of again that research and identifying that problem or that need, and so then the student cupboard began with students, and so yeah, it was created to address food insecurity on campus.